Meister Ida earlier with a sub as well. And we now see the map where we felt Mongols could be an option, but also felt Bohemians and Aztecs would be really good. And Valas actually picking Bohemians here. And Tado. Maybe expecting the Monk play. Actually went Teutons. This guy's so smart. Obviously, guard tower defense would be crazy good as well. But yeah, that's a big if. Schedule on Wikipedia, a bit shaky for sure. We have this set finishing. Then we have Larry versus Jordan. And to finish the day, Hera versus Mr. Yo. Predictions are up in the chat. Was scouting the outside. And what's the plural of goose? Geese, right? Geese helping out quite a bit as well. Do you actually hear the light music in the back? Is it enjoyable for you? Otherwise, I feel like with Capture Age, it sometimes feels really dry. And I like to have some music rolling in the back. No. Trying to push in the deer here. Not the easiest job sometimes, but Valas doing quite reasonably well. Oh, now running around here and yeah, simply gets all the villagers out of his TC. Looks very reasonable. Tado getting some more deer in the back. Not really going for the ones in the front. As of now, more geese found. More scouting at the top. And the question is, where do we build our wood lines? We have seen some wild spots. Hear it barely? Okay, that's perfect. Should not be overwhelming and shouldn't like be very present for you. So how could this play out? Obviously, Bohemians have the option to go for either a Monk Rush, maybe something like Hussite Wagon, and maybe Hand Cannoneers. Hand Cannoneers feels like the least likely option. Against Teutons, I think Hussite Wagons aren't that great anymore, because obviously Teutons can simply like build Monks, Redemption against that. Plus lots of towers if they wanted to. Monk Rush feels even worse. Will Valis try the Viper strat? I don't think so. I think if anything, then it's more into the doubt direction. At least that's what I would think. But I could easily be wrong. Don't really picture Valis to be like the Hussite Wagon kind of guy, but as I said, not the greatest information from him when it comes to tournaments, at least in last time. Crossbow with chemistry? Maybe? Actually. You won't believe it. But the best unit could potentially be Cav Archer with chemistry. Cav Archers are great against Teutons. Chemistry even adds more damage. The thing though, I think on this map, you simply die before that. I think the matchup, you go for Cav Archers and Mangonel with chemistry. Yeah, that's not a lot. Like doing 41 damage instead of 40. Don't think that's really what will count the most. Bohemians don't get Cav Archers? What? Why? Okay, well, I've never seen them play it, but that makes some sense then. Okay. Oh. Okay, yeah. I think Civ design-wise, that makes quite some sense. Yeah. Well, balance for a change? I wouldn't say for a change. I think balance is really, really solid for Age of Empires 2. No. I think the team has been doing a great job there. Bring on, Lu? For the tech tree stats, yeah. Could maybe help. Okay, so boar here. Actually, we'll find a second boar, so that will really help with getting up to fast castle age, if that's Tedow's plan. See a pop 22 here. Same pop we saw from Dowd earlier, yesterday, when he played a pretty crazy Monk Rush. I think the clickbait YouTube title will be Dowd with the perfect Monk Rush, question mark? Or something like that. Yeah. Oh no, we already got the thumbnail, so yeah, that's going to be it. Remember your pitch meeting for new civs. This Bohemian identity has some foresight. Okay. What did we do? With what other civ? Oh, Sicilians, right? Yeah. Yeah, I actually like both civs. What can I say? Like, the nervous Neely would always gather in the TC here. Ballas finds another 2 sheep here. Great find. Multiple times that he found sheep already. Or geese. So what's the game plan here? I think a gate could make some sense. Only 4 on wood. That looks very much like fast castle with 14 on food still. Where are we building our stuff? Looks like market here. And blacksmith here. What? That villager was not a blacksmith villager? Okay. Then blacksmith over here. But the market, you're basically showing the blacksmith as well. So it's not for something to hide. Potato plays pop 24. Now with the mining camp here for Teutons. Huh. We'll have reasonable resources. Feels like Monk Rush from both players. Uh-oh. But Ballas with a solid 50-second advantage. And he can put down those monasteries. 75 wood, actually. Does not feel reasonable. Does not feel reasonable. Even goes for a second lumber camp. That's interesting. That's really interesting. But he goes heavily on wood. Huh. Tato heavily on gold as well. And should have the buildings up here. Monastery, market, blacksmith and market. Both going up at a reasonable timing. Tato 50 seconds behind. Tato sold 100 stone. Ballas sold 200 stone. Tato knows exactly what he's playing against. Simply because he saw the market price already. Just saw the YouTube video. Oh my, how I laughed. Which one? The one from my Twitter? Nobody! Heyo! Yeah, Will is obviously one of the funniest guys. If not the funniest guy in the AoE community. Yeah, just so crazy good. Why do we have that much on wood? 12 on wood. He should be like building 3 monasteries and a siege workshop instantly. I think this should be 4 villages. Goes for siege workshop first. House now. Monastery. Okay, not going to happen. Double siege? I think double siege is not doing enough against redemption monks. The question is like, what is Tato focusing first? If he sees that manual that early, probably redemption might even be the best choice, yeah. We even have Loom? Yeah, we have Loom for both players. Is this what's happening here? What's the follow-up to this? Oh, this is a bad monastery. There's a chance that a monk will be stuck behind this. Now a tower. Are we actually on stone here? No, we just bought some stone. Okay. Redemption click first. Ay. Tato now with a fourth monastery. Oh, this is intense. Killing 3 geese from Tato? Yeah, not the most important thing. So 5 on berries in the back. Plus, everything will be decided with gold here. Tato not being on stone at all. Feels... maybe not playing the civilization to the full potential. Likely that Tato will lose his town center now. Oh, 0 stone as well for him. He can't repair the town center. Triple manganol. Another tower. Oh, Tato looks in a horrible spot. To palisade the straggler? Yeah, absolutely. Okay, finds 1 villager conversion. Not long for the world though. And more towers makes the life even tougher for the monks. Tato loses the town center. Just feels like a good executed build order here. Seems to be a really good choice. And Tato is simply expecting the monks to be out on the field. A single mangonel could have made the life so much better for Tato. But he simply decided to play redemption, which is not an easy task. Villagers can always just jump into the tower and then it will get re-triggered, the conversion. Tato builds a town center on the outside. Still stays in this one. Obviously knows that the opponent is cutting quite some corners as well. Still 29 versus 29 villagers. And Tato gives up the center gold. No, he does not. University is really cheap, so you get guard towers. I think guard towers is way too expensive for a person with 38 food in the bank and only 1 villager on food. That would mean he wouldn't produce villagers for like 10 minutes, I would think. Okay, Tato now finally with the watchtower bought himself some stone. Obviously. Guard towers of Teutons will do quite some reasonable damage. Did Tato maybe not scout the stone? He knows about the stone. So it is a bit surprising. He's now coming over. And Tato will lose the monasteries. What's Tato's next play then? Trying to get some more conversions rolling for himself. How close does he want to get before he starts to convert? Now goes for it. Oh, that was really quick. Maybe some hotkeys there. Gets 1, gets 2, gets 3 villagers. Damn, Tato was already lucky in the Nomad game. This one looks solid as well. And Tato's 6 population ahead. Solid 7 workers ahead now for him. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Can he build more monks though? Not sure about that. We'll have a sneaky one at the top now. 10s of Valor's Eco there. Yeah. 30 into 27. Funny. Guard tower can be afforded. Crazy. Okay, so apparently lots of resource juggling was done. Still nothing on berries. And Valor's, he can't have a lot of villager production here. Okay, double tower. You don't need to see if you just get your opponent's wills. Well, yeah. Sometimes how the game works. Tato 175 stone now. Does he want to get a second tower up? Actually, not really jumping into this tower is really surprising to me. Stayed really calm. Now 1 villager for the repair. Oh, Moncarinos. Triple conversion being set in, but Tato retreats. Now goes for some healing again. Tato actually goes for 30. What? That's something I didn't expect. Wow. This is a really interesting play. Needs lots of houses pretty soon, though. Huh. Yeah, second TC after losing the one at the front. Yeah. I stand corrected. I'm still a bit surprised that he didn't send more villagers there. Tato should convert the workshop. Oh, yeah, not easy to get there, I believe. Oh, does Tato commit? Loses 1 monk, second monk in danger, loses 2 monks. Yeah, that was overambitious for him, by sure. Overambitious by him, for sure. Monks sent away, but that's ambitious by the Mangonels now. 2 villagers and 9 villagers in the tower. Could find some villager kills. See if he focuses that one down. Now goes for the conversions again. wants to retreat, but Tedo won't find the kills. More repair on those guard towers. No more stone. Buys 200 for himself. More conversions being locked in. And I don't think villagers really want to come out here. And Bangalore survives again. Tedo continues with this repair. I don't like that he continues to build houses here. Why not just build them on the outside? Would feel so much more natural. Oh man, this is intense. Valor's score so much higher. Tedo's population higher though. Oh, still doesn't allow the conversion. Now the third TC. Video was just delayed. Second TC here. Why does he keep buying stone and not sending wilds to stone right next to his outside eco? I don't know. Would like to see that for sure. Just so much easier to buy it, right? You already have that much stone. You already have the villagers around here. But yeah, I can see why we would like to see it differently. Tedo, does he continue to convert? Okay, gets one conversion. Could maybe find a villager kill here. How does he want to maneuver this one? And actually dies. Nice move by Valas there. And that tower is in quite some danger now. Do we see some repair? And that villager, I think, cannot even be attacked. While Tedo still has one monk around. Is trying to get some faith. And yeah, Tedo has to abandon this area. Nice move by Valas for sure. How many villager kills will he find? Okay, solid 2. Military count not high. And Tedo, solid 9 villagers ahead. But obviously no control of the center. Feels extremely risky for Valas. One conversion in game likely over. What? How so? 4th CC for Tedo. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Now actually a big problem for Tedo. First of all, like houses here are all going to die. Just like I predicted. And the big problem here for Tedo is that he won't have better units than scouts. I think that's actually a pretty big problem. Okay, going for the boar here at the edge for his Valas. And Tedo could collect some relics. I would like to see that. Obviously starting the boom. Relatively easy, but oh no, horse color here. Aye, that hurts. That hurts. Would have liked to see that one squeeze in at some point. More melee armor. Why so many TCs and not more towers? Probably didn't have enough stone. Towers without the guard tower upgrade and without Botkin aren't the craziest, right? I think then you do 2 arrows per shot. Fair, you still get quite some shots out. But yeah, I also would have liked to see him being on stone and put like 3 towers next to his gold. And then I felt like he could not have been broken. If you had to choose one civ without horse color, you choose students? I'd probably choose Chinese. Or Teutons? I don't know. But that really hurts now, yeah. How many farms he already has? Man. So 31 farms already without horse color. And he obviously has a mill. Phew, hurts. Do we see conversion? Tedo could easily transition that conversion. Villagers being pushed back. What's happening here? That's really long conversion. Villager might die. No, not really. Market prices. Those could be interesting now. What do we have? Okay, selling food and wood is really good. As well as stone. So if Tedo just... I think this is a spot where you heavily overboom. Just go 145, 150 villagers. Use the market a lot. I think getting 5 relics could make lots of sense. He has the outside control. Well, yeah, he's thinking about it. More houses here again. Aye. Yeah, he built them at the right spot, I feel. Like some in the back here could make sense as well. Still wants to keep that stone, apparently. And now a watchtower. Goes for guard tower upgrade. Likely to defend quite a bit then. Maybe he sneaks around. If he gets like 2 guard towers up here, he can easily defend that gold. But obviously big if. Score reasonably close. And Taro 30 population ahead. Whew, yo. This is an interesting game. Taro 35 villagers ahead. Holy moly. Holy moly. Just getting the boom done behind the scenes is crazy. Wheelbarrow now flying in for him. It really hurts my soul though that he doesn't have any farm upgrades. How many relics will we see? Potato. That one feels likely. That one feels likely. We're already having this. And that one feels likely. Relic number 5 over here. Potato might face a forward castle. Mangnol. Boom! Big shot. Big shot. Finally horse color. Okay. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Potato starts a weird guard tower push over there. Where might the castle come from, Valas? Do we get a Mangonel here out for Tato? No, archery ranges. So goes for skirms. And as we already figured out earlier, prices will be really good. Hand cannoneers. Hand cannoneer Mangonel could actually make more sense than crossbows. Yeah, just the eco is trickier. But look at that. Valas will be an imp at some point. Oh, this will be tricky. Stable now. Siege workshop. Oi. Okay. We have chemistry. We also have ballistics. Ha. Oh, this is shaping out to be extremely interesting. Oh, Tato, that's not the best monk. Okay, realizes. Good job there. How many skirms do we even need here? Second archery range not really producing. Tato with another guard tower. Just getting a shot in here could be nice. Goes for the ram. Goes for the knights as well. Hanging all around, more guard towers for Tato. And yeah, I don't think those crossbows can really progress from here. Tato has ballistics himself. So that one is fought off. Still not building the castle anywhere is Valas. He's on the way to Imperial Age. Score now pretty troublesome. I think like when it was 4.1k, actually both had the same score. So Tato should have a good idea that something has to be up. He didn't kill a lot of villagers, didn't kill a lot of army. So Imperial Age feels very likely. Not the craziest cast I've ever seen from a player. Tato sees it. Okay, comes around now. Goes for the second armor and now knocking at the front door. MTC being threatened a bit, but I don't see it dying at all. And that's so many dead villagers here. Oh boy, Tato. He can afford it, but yeah, sitting on the tower against Tute is not the greatest choice I've ever seen. And yeah, everything going to die there. Tato has to be happy how he pushed that one back. Goes for more skirms. Tato has enough stone for a castle himself. Question is, where does he want to build it? Goes for some towers now. 120 villagers. 70 on the side for Valas. But still, Imp is on the way. Tricky castle could be here. Game of the day for sure. Oh yeah, it's a really good one. Really good game for sure. 60 population lead now by Tato. Holy moly. Holy moly. Ram attack. We probably should see a stone wall behind this one. Good job. Knights could maybe come in, squeeze through. Not going to happen. Nice reaction. Huh. How does this one play out? Tato now heavily using the market. Is thinking about imping here pretty soon himself. That amount of villagers. I think handcart is something I would have liked as well. Hanging over with the easy defense, crossbows. We'll just slaughter those knights if they were actually shooting, which they are not for now. More skirms in the queue. Yeah, house going down. We also saw the tower fall. More villagers likely to die. Knights, yeah, not having any chance against chemistry. Crossbows here. Even having Botkin. So extra range, extra damage. Nice for him, but Valas on the outskirts. Not really with the greatest expansion ever. And Tato on the way to Imperial Age as well. And he will have an answer to this army. He will simply have enough skirmishers. Valas, though, he should see it with a trap. Yeah, and shouldn't really take an engagement there. Bombard cannon could be something we could see. Tero knows, okay, I will never get the trap kill, but simply taking away some HP is already good. Does Tero have a chance in this game without the middle and later to Imp? We think yes. Look at the population. Students, not the greatest trash civ. That's a major problem. Major problem, though. Bohemians got Arbalest? Didn't even know. Why do I not think of Arbalest if I think about Bohemians? Hoof Nietzsche upgrade. I have an estimation of 750 food, 450 gold. Maybe someone can give us a confirmation there. Something in that ballpark, I would think. Okay, more skirms. I think Tero will want to go for bombards as well. Maybe we've had not have much chance. I would think Bohemians in the recent weeks. Yeah, but even before that, right? I always think crossbow. And I think halberdier with Nietzsche. But yeah. Makes some sense. 950 food, 750 gold. Okay, okay. Valas sits at 100 food with 2 on food. Oopsie. Tero moves in, bombard cannon, 80 shots and it's dead. 20 shots and it's dead. Okay. Tero has to be super happy with that. Gets bloodlines, get guilds. Oh, guilds is actually a really good upgrade here for him. Still gets really good price. Oh, skirmishes need to disengage. Towers should go up. I think a keep upgrade is actually something that we rarely see in 1v1 random map. But could make lots of sense. Do we need Cavaliers? Yeah, I don't think so. I think he has to play trash. I think Skirm Bombard Cannon is actually the best he can do. Goes onto lots of stone on the outside. Wood, food, and market prices. Now really reasonable again. Oh boy, dodges that one as well. Tero will reach Imp. Tero will reach pop limit, I mean. In Arbalest, not the craziest unit against a guy that just goes full skirm. Remember though, we won't have Bracer, so skirm's not the craziest ones ever, and bombards might just find quite some kills. Oh, big usage of the food here. Oh, Nietzsche's coming in. Oh boy. But another bombard goes down before that. Oh, that was so costly. Just finished the upgrade. How's Tero doing this? Obviously, the best game of the year, I think 2019 or something, was a pretty similar one. 2020, I believe, where we had Doubt versus Tero on Gold Rush, and Tero had all the outside woodline, and Tero had all the gold in the world, and they were constantly using the market. Might probably be one of my top 10 games of all time. I think it was the Vikings or something. I still remember. So Tero certainly not completely new to scenarios like these. Now gets some more guard towers around, chemistry, and also forging another castle here. 60 population behind. Crenellation completed. Ooh. That means Nietzsche won't outrange the castles anymore. And upgrade finishes in 28 seconds. Got 11 kills already, that Nietzsche. Or bombard for now. Soon to be of Nietzsche. Might go for some more, yeah, and they're finding enough kills. But some villagers should be dying here for sure as well. Okay, where are the next attacks coming from? Pop 145. Ooh, scout raid. And, well, it's not that easy to deal with that if you have only villagers, but some Arbalests at home will be good enough against the 65 HP on those scouts. Won't be enough. Tero losing more villagers, sits at 127. Siege engineers now. And Tero basically gets to all the situation that he wants. Market, selling food is just so good for Tero. He can get to a lot of gold. Relic count 2 for Tero only. Honestly, that's disappointing to me. He had the monastery so early. Sees all the relics. I'd like to see. What? We go for block printing and elimination? Without having a single villager on gold. Tedo decides to go for monks. Interesting choice. 20 kills between those three. Tedo sold some stone now. Oh, this could be bad. This could be really bad for Tedo. 3 traps around. Oh, no. Tedo, you don't want to take this engagement. Once bombards are shooting, you want to split more. Bam! Big shots there. Big problems here for Tedo for sure. And trades off against some of the Arbalest, but not a great pre-split. And Valas is taking a really, really good fight. Tedo from pop limit suddenly drops to 160 traps. Are trying to help out a bit, but that's not going to be enough. Tedo, holy moly, those were big, big losses. And now goes for hoardings, his castle under some threat. Remember, bombards should not really find the kill here. Should get outranged. Mechanics correlation, and the bombard goes down! And now some conversion happening. Tedo tries to micro around. Yeah, not going to happen. But another bombard goes down. Okay, Tedo can't be too unhappy with this defense here. Maybe some repair might be an option. Arbalest running around. See some more repair. Still going for mass skirmishers. I don't mind it too much. Holy moly, look at that. 3k gold in the bank. 45 on gold. I really want to see the economy keep now being tagged. Something that we will so rarely see. But Tedo thinks of so much. And now Pop 160. This feels so risky. Moves in deep. Bombards are all going down. And now it's only the Arbalest. And they might all fall if it wasn't for the 2 new of Nietzsche arriving at the top. The cast is still helping out. And Tedo is happy to find some more kills. Valas, that was clearly an overextension. Traps now in some danger as well. Tedo not taking the best fight ever. But long skirmisher queue. Would love to see more than 5 archery ranges. And Valas with quite some losses. Got some Arbalest around at the top. Still some defense happening here at the bottom. So interesting moves all over the place. Tedo maybe sending some more skirms over there. Would love to see more. Ooh. Okay, scout at the top won't be the craziest one ever. Some more Arbalest through the center. They shouldn't really do too much damage though, with all the keeps around. Yeah, and just easily falling. Maybe sniping a bombard would be crazy success story. Actually, that's what's going to happen. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Tedo will be questioning himself like, where is that one going? But finds a kill at the front. The castle is held after all the bombards are going down. Tedo still having really good prices here, so easily can get onto more gold. Simply because the scenario is so funny that Valas basically only has a gold economy and Tedo basically has everything except a gold economy. So many scouts going down there. Not maybe the most clever choice ever to dive under there. Scouts obviously not really the greatest imp units. Tedo 50 population lead. Arbalest got pretty deep in there. Found one kill. Probably that one was the hero Arbalest that found the kill against the bombard there at the front. Tedo will be happy to see that Valas is buying more food. Means he will still get a better trade rate again. Wood not getting the best price. Simply because we see 30 on wood here for Valas. Scout rate not the craziest one. But no castle here, so Nietzsche can't deal with that castle. Another Arbalest attack. Those 2 traps are the key units. Diving in quite deep. Tedo's production of the skirms is around this corner. Arbalest going down. Does Tedo maybe have a bombard to defend against this? I just wanted to say, if the gold is running out, well, this isn't some problem, but yeah. You see that won't really be the most important issue. 75 gold spots, most of them still untouched. So Tedo is going to lose this castle. What are his next steps? Oh, skirm? Trap attack. Maybe if he gets all those villagers, then the wood prices have to go up again. Because Valas won't have any income. Now goes for the walls. Could also try to make some overchops happen. Valas instantly sees that. Nice reaction by him for sure. Obviously, some more in the center. Skirmishers don't really want to be too clumped up here. Hufnice shots in the back again. And Tero maybe diving in a bit deeper. Could have been an option. Tries to dodge some shots. Will be happy with all the dodges. Maybe a shot into the Arbalest could actually be a good one. Tries to go for the traps instead, though. And I think just using your own bombards against the Arbalest could be so good. Tero loses so many skirmishers. Obviously, he has horrible skirmishers here for the Teutons. And now in the production a bit. Bombard went down as well. But the castle still helping out quite a bit. Arbalest numbers dwindling. But still, pop 150 is nice. And gives some hope for all the Valas fans here. More villages in danger though. I would prefer to be in Tero's position. Yeah. Like, I'd like to play in Vala's position, but I think Tero is ahead, technically. How can Tero win? If he kills this base, I think he won. This army will eventually die, right? Tero needs to throw endless amount at it, but Tero is just having such an easier job of running around and spreading himself than Valas has a chance of ever getting a foothold on the outside. More skirmishers here. Still pop them in against 140. And yeah, every single Arbalest that dies. Only 25 wood, that won't be that easy to get replaced. Bombards here for Tero. Tries to run away. I desperately want to see more archer skirmishers. Archer ranges though. Look at that. How long the queue is. Are we even producing out of all of those? Yeah, we are not out of all of those. Bombard around. Skirm pushing this one back. Still not the final attack here. Skirms don't feel like they can really engage into this one. Some traps around. Bombards getting some good hits against the Hufnice. Villagers are being pushed in as well. And great ground attacks. Tero gets all the Hufnice. And that was the main army here of our Bohemian player. Another trap goes down. Oh god, that was so good for Tero. All of a sudden, 60 population lead. Scouts are in here as well. Those walls are going to be broken. Tero just expands so much more and more. And Valas is housed because he doesn't really know where to expand. Now this is open. Not sure if you really want to go in there. But that was just so beautiful by Tero. And trust me, you don't want to go into the bombard cannon war. Hufnice against bombard cannon, certainly, but Tero is just so good at moving around. Whew. AoE needs to be 3D? Well, I have some good news for you. Skirms diving in deeper. 67 military, but only 82 villagers. Tero, let's take a look what those bombards will be able to achieve behind this one. Still, both players heavily using the market. Hufnice, splash damage is just really good. Tero with some ground attack, but won't really find the kills. More stuff dying here. Hufnice moving forward, dealing with all the skirmishes, and that means the Arbalest behind would just be so good, because Scout's obviously not really a good unit. And those traps, what are they dealing with? Okay. Mainly going for the wall still. And another house. So Valas doing such a good job of constantly delaying that. Hi. Whew. Is armor-clad good here? I wouldn't really know what for. Ironclad it's called, right? Okay, scouts in, diving in against the Hufnice. I don't really see that one to be too efficient. Would be surprised if he gets two. One feels likely at this point, then splits around a bit. But still very, very costly. While Tero is just charging up for another attack in the center. What a crazy good game. Honestly, like this is a candidate for best game of the year, certainly. Oh god. Okay, but that's obviously an army that Tero cannot contest straight up now. 6 of Nietzsche and the Arbalest. Tero has no answer. 9 of Nietzsche in total on the field. But Tero moving in. I wouldn't be like... A typical Tero move would be like pulling 40 villagers now and just build like 3 mining camps. Finds a kill. And he knows that the army's out of position. This allows Valas to get onto wood, indeed. So basically he gives himself the chance to get onto wood. bought quite some wood with his gold as well. And that obviously then allows Taro to get a foothold in the center again. Bombard maybe could go here. And now we see the Cavalier switch. Taro tries to dodge the ballistics. Oh, lovely move. Lots of skirmishes here on the field. Holy moly. 10k wood now for Taro in the bank. Let's take a look at market prices again. Okay, okay. Could generate quite some gold for him. Still not the last attack upgrade for Taro. On the sloppy side here, I would think. Is Taro actually going for paladins? Is this an option for him? Let's see. Now has the resources. Cavalier finished. Taro goes for Rams first. Goes on to gold now. Bombard dance. And Taro indeed goes for paladins. Holy moly. Now the big sell here. And now we should see a pretty big queue. Oh, this is so good for Taro. 120 villages against 80. Military value obviously clearly on the side of Valas. Now the Ivnice are going for it again. Only one trap out here. Taro, what can he do? Tries to go for the trap at the bottom. Might find the kill. Castle is helping out. Villages are repairing. And Valas is holding it. Nice move here. We see lots of skirmishes moving in at the top. Bombard cannons need to micro back. With Nietzsche a bit on the more ambitious side. Skirms are moving in again. Obviously getting shreked at the right hand side. How many stables do we have from Taro? That's a big question. Now goes for the repair here. That said, if he had any stone. And Taro not really aware of that situation. Now bought 400 stone for himself. Goes for the big repair against 2 traps still on the field. Taro not really using the skirms to perfection. Long queue still when it comes to skirmishes. 5 Cavaliers only in the queue. How many stables do we have? 2 only. We only have 2 stables. Maybe a bit more. Okay, 6 stables in total. 1 not being built though, so 5 the maximum. Still Bombard micro there. Taro trades off 1 for 1, has to be happy. Castle went down with still lots of stone in the bank. Skirms being continually traded off. And Valas will be shocked. Will be absolutely shocked when he sees paladins all of a sudden. Skirms still trading off. Do we maybe have some raids here? Just some scouts being sent in. Or maybe some Teutonic Knights could be an option. Skirm still diving in. Maybe going for the villager kill might be a better option than trying to make something happen against the Uvnice. Both players just heavily using the market here. Taro sells wood. Valas buys wood. And that's just the juggle that we have seen all game long here. Both players now pushed at the limit with their resources. Pushed at the limit as well here with their production. Pop 140 against 160. But the queue is just so much longer. As we can see for Taro, who's just streaming in with more and more skirmishes. Maybe some more archer rangers. Maybe some more stables. Could be an option. And now, oh no, it shows the paladin. I'm not the biggest fan of that. Oh, I think waiting for like 8 to 10 paladins and only then moving in could have been a better option. Ooh, has 17 on the field though. So maybe wants to make the jump now. Oh god, this is now getting intense. Some great ground takes off. Nichkot obviously being great. No wall off here. Gate is not in time. Second gate not in time either. Goes for the traps here, Mr. Taro. Bombards, or the Huvnice still doing a reasonable damage. Let's take a look what the paladins can do. Could this maybe be the swing here? Could this maybe be the moment where Taro gets onto quite some gold himself? Skirmishes are moving in, and now the paladins should simply focus on the siege. Skirms should focus on the arbalest here, and it feels like that will be the job indeed. Another one goes down. Now only 6 siege weapons here on the field, but skirmisher count heavily reduced. As we can see, not even 40 on the field. Over 100 in the queue. Taro absolutely at the limit with his resources, but remember, look at the queue as well. More usage here, now being pushed away from the gold. Valas with the best population that he had in such a long time here. Pop 150, but just so much more happening. Now we see the trap move here at the right hand side. The keep around that one. Beautiful, beautiful move. Taro still sits at pop limit. This is honestly one of the best games I've ever seen. Taro just makes it crazy here after losing his C at like 16 minutes. Against all the Mangonels, held the center for so long, boomed away, got some relics for himself, all the wood control, now 5 relics here for him, goes for another play. Very ambitious castle here by our player. from Finland. More paladins on the field. Skirms are pushing in. Rams around as well. That castle would really surprise me if it finished. And paladins trying to go for the siege here at the top. Now closing the distance. Feels like they split off the retreat or cut off the retreat here. More going down. Hufnitz count still okay, but most of them completely shut down at the front. 9 on wood, 17 on gold. Not a great scenario for a great economy. Pop 100 and dwindling here for Valas. Tado truly did it in a crazy, crazy game. Game number 1 and 2 on the more one-sided side. Tado really having a great performance, and Valas delivering here. 389 skirmishes being built in the end, and Tado goes into the quarterfinals in the Wandering Warrior Cup. Holy moly, what a performance. Holy moly, what a great game. Damn. Whew. With 6k gold in the bank. Well, 6k gold in the bank. Look at his prices. Could have bought himself some, but the economy is simply blocked. What a great game. And this is not our greatest set of the day. We will have Leary against Tado. No, Leary against Jordan after this one. And the final game of the day will be Hera versus Mr. Yo. Yo. Look at how low we were in population and military here for so long. Only really in Imp we started to build proper army numbers. Ay. Crop rotation in something that we rarely see. 3.5k relic gold. Look at those resources. Only 24k wood. 11k food to 48k food. Holy. Tado simply more than 50k more collected resources. And the gold. Obviously big indicator there as well. Stone. Tado all the control in the world. Valas. Barely 2 castles he could afford. And even saved it up till the end quite a bit. Whew.